Time for a look at your West Tennessee forecast with meteorologist Brian Davis.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. We're going to get this midweek a-rolling. Yes, we are. And we'll go ahead and start off with a look at our weather. Hope everybody's having a good morning on this Wednesday. Let's get a check on our severe weather outlook. Now, the good news, we're not in it for today. The bad news is some of that energy that we've been seeing out there to the west, where they've had all the tornadoes and so forth. I mean, this is like 12 days that all except maybe one or two of those 12 or 13 days, we've had some kind of severe weather going on out there to the west of us. We've been very fortunate kind of having a blocking ridge area of high pressure that's kind of kept that stuff back to the west of us. But it looks like tomorrow, some of that energy is going to start to work into West Tennessee. And we are going to see some storms that could get strong. Couple of rounds of those in the morning and again in the evening hours. We'll take a look at this on Futurecast before we get into the rest of the morning here. But there's a look at Futurecast, 6 a.m. to about 10 a.m. right there. Some storms come through, but the main concern is 4 o'clock right there. 4 o'clock right through about 7 p.m. That is where we're going to see the most likelihood of some of those damaging storms. Now, for the rest of this morning, we'll be dropping down to about 66 degrees. It's going to be a pretty nice morning once again, much like yesterday morning, south winds and so forth, partly cloudy skies, and another warm day as we're going to go on up into the mid 80s. So out at the bus stop, it'll be about 66. We'll have a light breeze out of the south under partly cloudy skies, and then a mix of clouds and sunshine for the afternoon. Kind of warm and humid out there too. And then our 7-day forecast shows the old storms are rolling in for tomorrow. Chances are almost at 70% at this point. We'll drop down to 67 tonight, back to 83 tomorrow. Again, from about 6 to 10 o'clock, we've got a round of storms coming through, rumbles of thunder, some heavy downpours. And then in the evening, mainly from about, I would say 3 o'clock, you'll want to be on the watch to the west. About 4 o'clock, those storms come across the Mississippi River, and then they head towards the Tennessee River. They're going to make about a 3-hour run across all of West Tennessee, and then they're out of here. So that'll be round one. Now, we've got to watch out again on Saturday. We've got a more powerful cold front coming through on Saturday evening. Notice the temperature difference, big transition in temperature, so we're probably going to have some more storms to deal with on Saturday as well. We'll be updating you on that. Right now, there's not a severe weather outlook, but that could certainly change with the power of that next system. 81 for the high on Saturday, and then we'll drop to upper 40s to around 50 on Sunday morning, and then we're only going to have a high about 67 for the daytime high. What a difference from 81 to 67, and over like a 3-day period, we're actually going to go from 90 on Friday to 81 to 67. So that's going to be a big drop. And then 42 chilly degrees to start off Monday morning. All right, guys, have a great rest of the day. We got one more dry day ahead before the bad weather comes in for tomorrow. Take care. We'll see you back at 5, 6, and 10. We'll see you later.
We are West Tennessee Weather Channel.